Wonderful savory croissants. Let's talk about the center of the plate. And I'm talking about the meat for the potatoes, right? This is Kansas City. We're bringing you 5 pounds of the Tenderloin tips. This is filet mignon, right? So you can serve steak to your family and your friends, or you can serve filet mignon. Today, we're bringing you 5 pounds of it, and we're giving you the 6.5-ounce size of the seasoning, which is a custom blend from Kansas City Steak. 4 payments of $17.37. M61360 is your item number. Ralph Ballerino,
hey,
how are you, my friend?
How are you?
It's wonderful to have you on our show. You know, Ralph brings us this is like the signature product from Kansas City Steaks. Like if you're gonna start with Kansas City, this is the place to start.
Yeah, this is a great starter, absolutely. I mean, look at this. This is filet. This is like little baby filet mignons. I mean, look at that. Look how juicy they are.
Oh, yes.
And you know, generally, like when people think of filet, they don't think of a filet being like a really like juicy piece of meat because it's got a really lean piece of meat. But one of the things that we do well at KC is that we have corn-fed cattle. That's number one. That promotes a lot of more fat content, and that's where you get that juicy flavor. And then we wet age these. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
For 28 days, they're in their own juices and they're breaking down even further, getting more tender and giving you that steakhouse taste that we talked about.
That's what I love about Kansas City. This is not the meat that you get at your local grocery store. Now, this is something that has been very popular. We just got more back in for you. It'll ship out immediately, so you'll get this home in time for those easy dinners. Maybe it's, just you want to throw them on the skillet. Maybe you want to make tacos. Maybe you want to do a chili or a fancy stew. You can totally do that with this. But if you want it, today's the day to get it because that easy pay goes away at the end of the day today. And if you want, you can lock this in on auto delivery, get it every 90 days for a full year. M61360. I'm going to take a bite out of this.
Okay, yeah, please do.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I love about Kansas City Steaks. Is that it's tender, it's juicy, it's not dry at all.
No.
And that flavor.
That's it.
Oh my gosh. So the flavor of the meat.
Yep.
And the flavor of the seasoning.
Yeah, look at this. This is great. First of all, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and you know why this is so great? Because like a lot of people, they're not chefs. They're just folks who like to cook, or they just want to provide a nice meal for their family, and they buy this great product and they don't want to they don't want to mix it up. So by doing this, we tumble this perfectly. So all you gotta do is add this to your steak, and that's it. So you're not going to screw it up. That's what's great about this.
And by the way, these are nice, big sizes here. These are not little itty-bitty tips, by the way. I've seen tips at the grocery store that you could, throw to the dog, right? Yeah. Like these are filet mignon tips that are, look at how big and juicy these are. And what I love about this is you get more char.
Yes.
Right? So when you get the tips, you get more char all around.
Yeah, that natural caramelization that occurs, like you said, the longer you can put them on, the more char you're going to get. I mean, look at this here. Look how juicy that is. And that's just one. And they come in 1-pound bags. So literally you could stretch it out to like 4 to 6 people. So let's say you want to make chili. You cut these up in like 3 or 4 little bits, saute and make your chili.
Look at the skewers.
Yeah, look at the skewers here.
We got surf and turf. We got that lobster tail coming up a little bit later in the show.
That.
Oh my gosh. And then right over here, what did you do over here? It's like a bruschetta appetizer?
So what I did is this is great because basically these are 2 to 3 tips, okay? And what I did was made a little appetizer with a little bruschetta on a little bit of mascarpone cheese. And then I put a little balsamic on there.
Ralph.
Is that fun?
You're killing me over here. Serve it with a bit of pasta.
Little greens.
Serve it with some of your favorite, maybe it's zoodles, the zucchini noodles.
Oh, yeah, all the time. Yeah.
You're doing something that's maybe more keto inspired.
Yeah.
Today, you can get it home for yourself. Pop them on your indoor grill. Place them on a skillet. But these are so lovely. And the flavor, because of all of that meat, I think that these are even better than filet mignon steaks.
Yes.
Because you get more of the brown kind of charred on the outside.
Yeah.
And that ratio is so perfect to what's going on the inside.
So check this out. We talk about, like you said, why are they better than the fillets? Because they're versatile. Look at this. So what I did is I took a couple of these and I pounded them out real thin, like a chicken pollard. And I'm going to put them there. I want to see how fast these cooks. Now this is just 2 of these. And we're going to make a nice little meal in about a second. So yes, these are versatile, like you said, especially for people counting points.
Yeah.
Everyone's like on a diet these days.
Well, yeah, who isn't, right? Me too. I went to the doctor today. She told me I gained 12 pounds since last year. I was like, what? I said, excuse me. But here's the thing. If you want that delicious protein, right? My dad is a steak and potatoes kind of guy.
Yep.
My whole family is, my brother, myself. This is the thing to get from us here at QVC and from Kansas City Steaks. So these are each broken out into 1 pound portions. That's how they come to you, right?
Yes.
So obviously they're kind of vacuum sealed and flash frozen.
Yes.
And so you're getting the freshest quality of that meat, and you can defrost 1 pound at a time. And how do you defrost this?
Yeah, so ideally, because of that flash freezing technology they have that locks in that flavor, overnight in the refrigerator, ideally, in a pinch, in cool water for 40 minutes, and you're ready to go.
Okay.
And just a chef tip, whenever you're working with meat that you're defrosting, make sure it's nice and dry before you put it on the grill or the air fryer.
Yes.
Because then you get that natural caramelization.
Then you get the char.
Yeah, that's just a tip. But let's get back to what makes these so different.
This is one piece.
Yeah.
And it's easily 4 or 5 bites in one piece.
Yeah, I have 2 small children, so what we do is, look how easy it is to cut up for a little person. Look at that. Look, that's a nice little meal for if I put this in front of
those are bite sizes. Those are my bite sizes.
Yeah. And that was just like you said, that's 2 fillets.
Oh my
And then you
gosh.
get the seasoning.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at that.
Thank you.
It's
This,
raining.
by the way, this is heaven, by the way. That right over there,
Oh, isn't
that
this great?
seasoning, that's heaven.
Yeah.
Heaven in a bottle.
And you know what's great about this is when you're done using it, you just close it up and then you're ready to go with chicken, fish. This can go on and on and on.
What's in that?
Salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then we just tumble it perfectly. So every time you do a shake like this, you get that perfect level of seasoning.
All of a sudden, you've gone from the novice chef, somebody who's trying to cook a great meal for your family, to the world's best cook, right?
Yeah.
Like I always say my mom is one of the world's best cooks. I think she makes the best meals in the world. And I always wonder how she does it.
Yeah.
This all of a sudden brings your status up to the next level. Now here's the thing. Lots of you are jumping on this offer because the value is crazy. $69.49 for 5 1-pound bags of the Tenderloin tips. This is filet mignon, 4 payments of $17.37, plus you're getting that seasoning to go along with it. But most of you are actually locking this in on auto delivery. So you're gonna get this every 90 days for a full year. Of course, you can cancel, you can delay whenever you want. But today is the day to lock it in on auto delivery and to lock it in on that Easy Pay, because that Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day today. In just a couple of minutes, you've made this perfect meal.
Yeah, look
this
at
could
that.
be like you come home from work, you're tired,
Yeah.
you don't want to go out again. You want to just make something really quick, but you want it to be healthy. So oftentimes we reach for something bad.
Yeah.
This is beautiful, lean filet mignon, but loaded with flavor.
Look at that. That's 3 of the tips.
Oh my, that's only 3?
So
Oh
it's
my
3,
gosh.
and
look
you
at
get
that.
about 12 to 14 in a package. So these are just 3. That's the equivalent to about a 4 to 5 ounce fillet.
So how long does it take to cook any one of these?
4 minutes on each side.
4 minutes.
And we give you the guide, page 13, it literally tells you medium, medium rare, medium well.
Ralph, I feel like you stopped cutting me pieces.
I know, I got excited.
And I have to tell you, it's
I'm gonna hook
so
you up.
yummy and delicious.
Yeah, let's hook you up.
This is
that.
this is really, really heaven on a plate.
Yeah, so let's go back to those thin pieces that we
It's
were.
like butter.
Yeah, you know why? Because that wet aging. Listen, our recipe for good meat, 87 years. Very simple. Premier cattle from Kansas City. Number 2, corn fed. That gives you that higher fat content. Fat equals flavor. And then we wet age them. We're not in a hurry to get them out. 28 days of natural tenderization, and that's where you get that extra taste. That's the difference, is that wet aging process.
No need for extra sauces. No need to try and cover up the flavor of the meat. When I was a kid, I did eat a lot of meat that was overcooked and, maybe under seasoned.
Yep.
This is the perfect flavor that you now get for yourself. And remember, you're getting 5 pounds of it. All of the tips are all filet mignon tips. And they're all cut perfectly sized for you, and you can now serve this for yourself and for your family. It's M61360. Lots of you are locking it in on auto delivery to lock in that Easy Pay as well as this value. But let's go to the phone lines and chat with Pat, who's giving us a call today. Hey, Pat, my name's Alberti. Please say hello to Ralph.
Hi, how are you?
We're great. How are you?
We're doing fine, thank you.
So we hear that you like these tips.
Oh.
Oh, definitely. We order them whenever they come on
Tell us why you do so.
because they're easy to cook and they taste delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Now, can I say, when it's easy to cook, can you tell everyone at home, like how easy, like, you know, a long day at work, a long day out, maybe unplanned, what this is like?
Well, take them out of the freezer, put them in the fridge, and if I come home from work, get them on the stove, either on a pan or put them in the oven.
Yes.
And it doesn't take long at all.
Yeah.
But they are delicious. With a salad on the side or a vegetable, they are absolutely wonderful.
Oh,
And I will keep ordering these
Thank
all
you.
the time.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you so much. It's so wonderful to speak with you, and I'm glad that you pick up your Kansas City steak right here at QVC.
Well, thank you very much. You guys put out a good product.
All right, you have a wonderful day, okay?
Thank you. Same to you. Bye now.
Bye-bye. You know, I love what Pat said. Easy to cook,
Yep.
filled with flavor.
That's it.
And that's what you want
Yeah.
out of every single meal for your family, for your loved ones, and for yourself, right? Sometimes you come home and you just don't want to have to do a lot of work. This is very simple. So there it is. There's your steak and your salad. Here it is, all 5 pounds. So all of them individually packaged. Remember, they all come flash frozen raw. You cook them. This is what it looks like cooked. But this is a lot of food that you're getting for less than $70 or 4 payments of $17 and change. Also comes with that steak seasoning, which if I had a pocket,
Yeah.
I would just take that right there. It's so
Yeah.
good. Ralph, thank you so much.
you.
It's always wonderful to have you in my show.
You got it, yeah.
All right, so we've got lots of great things from Kansas City available for you on QVC.com. You can always go check it out. Hey, if you missed it a little bit earlier,